Okay, so in today's class, we're talking about put writing and how it's bullish, and we're going to use the 3 contracts in Zoom that we identified in the last video. But before we do that, let's talk about what put writing is. When the stock rises, the put option that you sold expires out of the money, allowing you to keep the premium. So as an example, we're going to look at the third Zoom pair that was placed at 1536 to sell in February 18th at the 180 put strike price. At the time of this trade, the price of Zoom was at 184 and this strike price was out of the money. Now move to the placement. They placed it on the midway level and the trade size was 833 contracts, which means at 1416, which means they collected a premium of $1,179,821, right? And then the volume was 856 over an open interest of 679. So immediate upon this trade for Zoom, they received $1 million of premium in their account, right? And as long as Zoom closes above 180 in February, they get to keep that whole $1 million. We know that this institution sells puts on the stock when they expect a rise in the price of the share, but still want the ability to make a profit if the underlying stock stays stagnant or even decline. Now, when you sell to open a put, you're essentially playing role in a casino where you are selling put options to gamblers who are betting on the price of the underlying stock going down. If they are wrong and the stock rises, you keep the money they paid to the put option that expires out of the money. If the gambler or option buyer is correct and the stock falls, you have no loss. That is how put selling works in a nutshell. However, we know that you as the seller, you don't have to stay the seller the whole time until the contract expires. You can buy it back as Zoom would be going up. You can always buy it back and collect half the premium or for a profit. Now, being cognitive of the days of the week is very important, right? They open this up on a Friday. Usually you see it on Thursdays and Fridays. They sell a lot of puts because they know that they get the weekend data along with the ability to have the added benefit of selling puts, and that is that the ability to profit even if underlying stock stays stagnant or moves against you. This is due to what is known as time delay. So in selling a put, if the share stock price goes up, down, or sideways, as long as your strike price expires out of the money and has no extrinsic value left, you profit. Versus long, where you're fighting time on a call you bought or a put that you bought, fighting time decay, by volatility, you're fighting. You can only make money if it goes up versus if it goes stagnant or goes down against you. Yeah, that's why they do this. Now let's talk about the details. We know that the majority of the institutions will collect premium by selling these puts 30 to 60 days from expiration once the stock hits a level of support. Why? Remember, when an asset managing market, they are going to hang on to that share even if it decreases. And usually they're going to delta neutral hedge, so they have the ability to sell puts when it hits that level of support and collecting more profit, right? Data increases and delta decreases the most from 45 to 0 days to expiration. Why? Because remember, the difference between intrinsic value and extrinsic value. Extrinsic value is time-based. That means you have the potential to get in the money based off the time. So the closer you get to expiration date, the less extrinsic value you have, and that's where data comes in. all of these strike prices out of the money and eats them alive, where delta increases when it has intrinsic value and theta decreases if you're in the money. They sell these puts when implied volatility is high. Why? Remember, money flees assets with rising volatility and seeks those with falling volatility. Remember, if you're going long on something, you want to buy it with low volatility and sell it with high volatility. Right? And then they trade with the trend. Let's think first. As a seller of puts, I collect premium if the stock goes up, sideways, or down. As long as the stock stays above my strike price, I collect extrinsic value as it decreases with time, as we said before. So on the previous slide, I showed you that they were selling the 180 puts. The volume was more than the OI. Implied volatility was high. It's less than 30 to 45 days out. Expiration. Now let's talk about how they found the level of support. If you look at the arrows, on the top arrows I had the resistance, where support turned into resistance. On the bottom arrows I had the levels of support. So this is essentially the trading range for the month of December for Zoom. It is at a level of support right now that it hasn't broken, right? And remember, they opened this trade up on Friday before weekend, right? So even if this trade goes against them and it goes to 179, right? They already collected enough premium over the 4-day weekend for New Year's when the market was closed that they still will be in profit on Monday morning, but they can close the position, right? And essentially, like the volatility, the green line is historical volatility, the red line is where the VIX is at, and the black line is implied volatility, right? You can see in the gray shaded area where the lines, that was where volatility was low at its lowest, right? So they bought options there. They wanted to be buyers of options. They're buyers of puts. If you're going with a share of going up trend, then there'd be buyers of calls, right? But now volatility is a lot higher than it was historical volatility, right? So now they want to transfer to being sellers of calls or puts based off the trend of the underlying share stock price, right? Because they're going to collect more premium. And remember, like, they're not buying expensive to sell cheap, right? The buying cheap to sell expensive and selling expensive to buyers who are trying to buy it cheap. All right, hopefully this helped. Later.